Hello, in this video we'll see how to make the screen field editable, non-editable, or change the properties of the screen field at runtime. So here on the screen, first what we'll do, here we have marital split as married or single. So what we'll do, if user select the field as married, then only the spouse name will be displayed. Otherwise we'll keep this either inactive or we'll keep this only in the display mode. So what we can do, go to our screen. So this we can do in the two way. Either we can check the screen name, or second we can assign a grouping to the fields. To go to our layout, double click on this text field, and then we can group together all the fields. So just give a name as HD1. Second, go to the spouse name. Here give the same grouping HD1. So for making the field, changing the field properties, we can either use a screen field name, this complete name we have to provide, or we can group together all the fields in one common group. So it is easy to make complete field hide and hide. So here we have make a SD1 for both the field. Also let's trigger a user command when user change the value of this field. Make this screen active. Now go to the PBO module. Here what we can check, if our screen field gs underscore emp underscore master marital status, if this is equal to, if this is not equal to m, if it is not married, and if we have to add this logic, loop pad screen and loop. So if this value is not married, then this will come in this block. Now we have given the screen group name as HD1. So there are total 4 group 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have given HD1 to group 1. If screen group 1 equal to HD1, then what we have to do, we can make screen input equal to 0, put screen input equal to 0, modify screen. Let's set clear. It is not married, then clear the spouse name. Save and activate. So what we have done, what we are checking in the PBO model, if that field value is not married, loop at the screen and make the input as 0. So we'll see the impact of this on the screen. Execute. Now here it is married, we can see the spouse name. We just change the value to single. So as soon as we make single, this is disabled, non-editable. Now we can completely disappear this from the screen. So for that, what we have to do, here instead of input, make active equal to 0. Again check, go here, enter the field. Now let's change the value single, so we can see that field is disappear. again select and suffix into values. So like this way we can change the property of the screen at runtime. We'll do some more practice. So by default we'll keep mobile number 2 and email 2 in the display mode by default without checking any value. So there might be some field which we require by default in display mode. So there are two options. If by default you want to display some field in display mode, so as employee ID we are showing only in display mode. In this case, double click here, go to program. Here the input is not marked. If this is checked, then this is editable. If by default you want to show in display mode, just remove this checkbox. This will be in display mode. Now let's group together the mobile 2 and mobile email 2 in some other group. So let's say we'll group together in HD2. HD2. Save, activate. Again go to PBO module. Now this field is not depend on the manual status. By default we want to make into display mode, so we will write below that loop at the screen and loop. If screen, now here we selected group 2. If screen group 2 equal to HDT2, and if screen input equal to 0, modify screen. So here what we are doing, we have not assigned any if condition. Okay, for the first field we are checking some condition, and then we are changing the values whether to check active or not active. But in the second loop at the screen, we are just checking if screen group 2 is HD2. If it is yes, they by default make that field non-editable, show in display mode only. Activate. So here we can see the values only in display mode. So like this way we can change the properties of the values at runtime depending on some condition, or by default we can make some value disable, by default we can make some value enable. So it is better if we have 2-3 field to be make hide. So it is better to group together all the values in one. So like this way we can implement the screen attribute modification process, make field editable, non-editable. So in next session we'll see some next topic. Thank you.